Friday night footy coming back at you. We have the AFL matchup between Sydney and Collingwood. Now Sydney coming off that massive loss to Port Adelaide last weekend. I don't even think they know what went wrong there, but they're going to put that behind them. I don't think John Longmire is going to let that style of football continue for this team. They are struggling quite a lot. 5 of their last 6 games they have lost, but I'm betting on them to turn it around against Collingwood and effectively douse the chances for the defending premiers to make the 8. Now, it is crazy that the teams are so close at this kind of point of the season. The Swans could effectively miss the 8 if they lose out and some other kind of results don't go their way. They're out of the 8. But with Collingwood, I think they have to win this game if they're going to make it to the 8, and I don't think they will, so we can say goodbye to them for the 2024 season. For those of you that had the Collingwood to miss the 8 futures like me, you're going to lock it in with this one. Now, the Swans will probably get back Dane Rampy and Lewis Melican, who we thought were going to come back last weekend, but they didn't make it. This week, I'm almost certain they'll be back, and then Joel and Marty's were going to come back into the team, which will strengthen them quite a lot in those key areas. They still are a top 4 defensive team, despite the losses that they've had over the past few weeks. While the Pies, they're allowing about 10 points more per game than the Swans. They have picked it up a little bit in the last couple of games. They're on a bit of a win streak, but I don't see that holding on. They have now been announced that Jordan De Goey and Tom Mitchell will be out for the remainder of the season, which is obviously a big blow for them. Now, if we get into the statistics, the Sydney Swans are the team with the highest ruck win percentage in the AFL. So they're 45.8% throughout the season in winning the rucks. Now, on the other end of the ledger, the Collingwood Magpies, the second worst team in the AFL, allowing their opponents to ruck to advantage. So I think, again, Brodie Grundy, one of the best ruckmen in the league, coming up against the Collingwood ruck, who have been a bit up and down this season, to be honest. I think the game is going to be very important. The game could be won effectively from Sydney in that spot, and then they're running out of the back line. The Collingwood Magpies allow teams to rebound from 50 at a very high rate. We know Nick Blakey likes to get the ball out of the back line, run through and create those forward entries. So in this one, Sydney 1-39 win margin, keep it nice and tight, and we're going to lock that in for the first game of round 22 in the AFL. Have a good weekend, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Check out the other videos here for AFL and NRL, and enjoy your weekend.